Chapter 7. Molly pointed at the small rectangular package containing red logograms and the words bamboo sushi printed beneath. "Toss me those chopsticks." I flung it in the air like it was a game, but she caught them, nearly striking a random stranger passing our table. Anyone could have caught that. Only someone with mad softball skills. Her sliver of an accent was fun. I couldn't quite place where she was from, and she wouldn't tell me until I guessed correctly. Before we finished eating, she unclasped the necklace and handed it to me. "I can't accept this." She paused. "Feels wrong." I shook my head with my mouth semi-full of California roll. I swallowed, not taking it back. "Look, I barely know you." I raised my hand in the air, stopping her from persisting. "Please do me a favor, keep it." I had nobody else to give it to. She pressed her lips together and clasped the necklace back on. After we finished eating, we headed for Central Park. "You still haven't confessed," I say, as we cross First Avenue in a line of people. Her eyes shot over to mine. She licked her lips and grabbed lip balm out of her purse. "Promise that if I tell you, you won't freak." A red and yellow pedicab pedaled down the sidewalk, exiting the park. Molly put her arm up, waving him over. We climbed inside the carriage before she spit out the words, fast. "I took a picture of you without you knowing, and found out who you are." "You what?" I snapped. "Molly, you have no idea what you've done." Our bodies swayed as the pedicab started moving. My breathing quickened, and the blood in my veins boiled. "Thanatos, your parents have been looking for you for weeks," she said quickly in defense. "Tell me you didn't call them." She shook her head. "Of course not. I'm not dumb." "Well, that's still in question." "Asshole." I could smell the zoo before seeing it, the odor of elephant poop. Or maybe that was just my unexpected, crappy circumstances. With a clenched jaw, I contemplated the situation. Are we being followed? Are they already here? Old feelings of being back in my parents' home, on alert, analyzing every move every day, rushed back with horrid velocity. "Did you post my picture online?" "Kind of, but not really." She paused. "It was an app, but I deleted it immediately." "Is there anything else I should know?" "No." My teeth hurt as I released the tension in my jaw. "Look, let's not talk about it. Not now, not tonight. In fact, let's leave and I'll drop you off. Tonight is pointless. You're leaving, and you can't prevent that. You're only drawing out the inevitable." The color drained from her cheeks. "Well, if that's the way you think of tonight. I thought we were friends, having fun. If it's pointless..." Her voice trailed away along with a wavering smile. What am I to say? Part of me felt bad, but my instincts told me to run. If I left now, there may still be time to get away. How long would it be before they found me again? "I'm sorry. It all just caught me off guard." I paused. "So, the zoo?" I didn't want to be nice, but I was anyway. "You've seen one zoo, you've seen them all," I countered. I didn't like zoos. Observing the confined animals made me feel claustrophobic. She crossed her arms and shook her head. "You promised you wouldn't back out. It'll be awesome. Thanatos, you have to experience all of New York, even lame destinations, but the zoo isn't lame. It's fun." If she knew what she'd really done by uploading my picture, she'd beg me to take her home. Wish she'd never met me. Maybe that's why I didn't tell her the truth. I liked having a friend. Molly flicked her hand in the air as if shooing my words away. "We're going." A trace of rage, maybe fear, still hovered beneath my skin. I had to change the subject, otherwise I would explode. "Romania," I blurted, guessing where she's from. Molly smiled, not seeming to mind the change of topic. "Ireland." "Nope," she laughed. Slowly, as long as I didn't focus on it, my anger dissipated. "Russia." I knew she probably wasn't from Russia. Her accent wasn't harsh enough, and I'd already guessed it once before. The carriage rolled over bumps. Our backs jostled up and down. When I was much younger, I had been around the world, traveling different places. Places my father had lived in time to time. History, as he called it. But I wasn't interested in his history. I wanted as far away from him as possible. That's how I ended up in New York. If I wanted a chance at blending in, this was the place to do it. Until I chose to be friends with Molly, against my better judgment. "Sweden," I said. She swiped her long, invisible hair over her shoulder. "You're terrible at this." I wondered what she was like before she had cancer. Would we have gotten along? As the cyclist took a sharp left toward the entrance of the zoo, I stopped guessing. I had an eerie feeling we're being watched, one I'd had numerous times when I'd skipped town. I squeezed my fists, scanning the park from the confines of the carriage. "Is something wrong?" Molly asked. I released my grip. "Stay here." With vigilant eyes, I climbed out. My hands itched,